prevailing emotion today? Relief and I'm guessing happiness that Josh has signed, or just frustration that it took this long to get done?
Listen, we've just been going about our business as a team. My focus is on the team. I have no feelings. If certainly we're glad he's back in the fold, but it doesn't affect how we go about our business or our thinking. So we'll see when he gets here, see where he fits, see where he's at, and we'll go from there.
You've been in these situations before. How far behind is typically a guy who has missed the whole of?
It's worrisome to me. Yeah, it's worrisome to me. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure what type of work he's been doing. So we'll see when he gets in.
Is it not just the conditioning, but then the chance to possible injury, guys trying to work hard to get back home, and all of a sudden you have muscle pulls and that kind of stuff early in camp?
You know what, Tom, I'm not going to overthink it. We're going to get him here. He'll start practicing. We'll see where he's at.
If he looks good, does he play Friday if he looks good?
No.
And why is that? Just
he just hasn't even been with the team.
okay.
Yeah.
John, earlier in the preseason, you said guys who joined late would have to go through some of the testing. Have you even been able to think about what process you'll have for Josh with it being so close?
Yes.
Are you willing to share any of that?
No.
When do you envision he might be available to play?
No idea.
This is a different lineup with him not in it, just that combination of size and speed. Does this allow you to play the way?
Be careful. Be careful.
Yeah, okay.
The door is opened up for some guys that have impressed us. And this is the dangerous part of all this. It's dangerous, but it's also, I think it's a really good opportunity for the organization. Listen, we had Josh penciled in the lineup. He had a really good year. He's a really good player. Yeah. But when a guy doesn't show, it gives other guys opportunities, and it opens your eyes. So some other guys have kind of kicked in a door that have been Sonny. It gives Sonny a great opportunity. I see Sonny probably in our top 6 opening night, and it's deserved. So these are all things that we're going to have to work through. And I'm not going to run down Josh. It's part of the game. It's part of all what goes on here, but it lends itself to giving other guys opportunities. So it's been good for the organization to go through this and see what some other kids can do.
Do you take anything like this personally? I mean, you're frustrated with the player. Do you get angry with him? Does that linger?
No,
Does it
no, not at all. This is all part of it. Whether from a coach's point of view, I want the guys here. I've never understood why young guys just don't understand that I've got some things to do before you start going down this road. I've never understood that, but that's me. That's the way I think. Some of the entourages around these guys think differently. So from that point of view, there's nothing held against Josh. Whether I understand it or not, if he's a Columbus Blue Jacket and he's going to help us win, he's going to play. So we just go about our business that way.
How many times have you, obviously, we know you went through it with Doobie, but how many times have you been through this with guys? A lot?
Oh, sure. Probably, in my mind, I'm not going to name names, probably 6 times. Maybe I'm just old school. I just think young guys need to understand the hierarchy of their career, what they have to do, and not pull these type of shenanigans because you have a good 60, 70 games. I think you got to do it again. And then you start saying, you know what, I want this, I want that. I think you need to wait your turn, I guess, is what I'm saying. And but today's NHL, there's a lot of different things going on with it. Maybe that's one of them.
Have you talked to Josh?
No.
John, you've got some roster decisions to make with Josh's situation to consider, certainly as part of it. What did the final look at these guys tell you today, if anything, when you sit down with Yarmo?
We're going to meet this afternoon, and we'll see where we go.
You said 8D would stay with you. Is that locked in?
Nothing's ever locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing's ever locked in. So that's why we're going to sit here in the next little bit, and certainly with Josh signing his contract, it changes our numbers. So we got to make some decisions there. Healthy stuff.
Yeah.
As I always say, it's really good stuff for this organization.
As a defense, I just wonder what you've made of how you guys have maybe defended this preseason, and what you think of that group as you get ready to start the year.
Oh, I like our D. I like all 8 of them. I think we're very fortunate to have the youth and to be able to grow together. That needs to be a huge part of us competing in this league and having any chance of success. That needs to be a big part of it. So I think we're pretty solid in the 6 that we're going to start with, but we're very fortunate to where I think we have 8 of them that you can intertwine them any which way, and you'll still have a pretty competitive roster there in your back end.
When you say you still want to see growth, where would you like to see that unit? Where do you like
Everywhere.
to see it just
Everywhere.
across the board?
We're younger than last year.
Right.
So growth that's a general term in your whole game, not only in your skill set, but your positioning, how you act, all the things you need to be as a pro. It's exciting to me to see a team that I think took a step last year, but again only played 10 extra days after the regular season, get younger and faster. I think we're a faster team. And to continue to try to do it together, within our organization. So we'll see. I mean, each year it's a different set of positives and negatives as you start it and go through it. I'm really happy about how our camp's gone. I can see the players' legs are coming alive again after a very hard first part of camp, but you can see that their legs are coming back to them, I think, at the right time. So we're looking to get a day off tomorrow and a good stiff practice Thursday and get ready to play.
It's incredible. You go from being the youngest team, or maybe one of the youngest teams in the league last year, 4 rookies
Yeah.
on your team this year.
Yeah.
Does that amaze
It's
you? Or?
It's so encouraging. It's just it's a really good situation for this organization, and it reverberates right through the organization, how we have scouted, how we have added players, how they've been developed. I look at Sonny, and I give Johnny Madden and his crew down there a tremendous amount of credit on the steps that he's made as he's entered this camp. So it's encouraging. Yeah. Things may change after Friday night if we get spanked or something like that. You hate the organization, you hate this, that, the other thing.
Right.
That's the way it goes. I feel really good about where we're at right now.